And what a contest we saw between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Miami Heat, one that they needed overtime to decide a winner. And Deron Williams, man, did he ball out. Entered tonight's game averaging 6 points, 3.3 assists, and a career-low 18.9 minutes. But against the Heat, in just his third start with the Cavs, put up a season-high 35 in 46 minutes. Legit or not, Scott, Williams may have earned himself some more playoff minutes with his performance tonight.
I think it's a little confusing because I don't know yet. If I had to guess, it's going to be 1 or 2 more minutes either way. But the question is it going to be, 5, 10 more minutes in series and games that truly matter? 35 points, that's 2 more than he's had total in his 8 previous games. 33 points in his 8 previous, and then 35 tonight. Listen, this is, I'm not going to read that much into this, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and here's why. He played 46 minutes. It's the only game he's played 30. And he's a ball-dominant, score-first point guard. He was tonight.
Okay.
You saw vintage Deron Williams tonight.
Oh, yeah, this was like the Deron Williams from Utah when he
Good
first came
pick
in
and
the
roll,
league.
but would like to keep the ball in a lot of those cases and felt comfortable hitting a 20-footer. And he could shoot from the arc. And you saw a little bit of everything tonight.
Absolutely. A little mid-range, taking it to the hole, driving.
And I liked it. But it's because, and this is not a coincidence, it is because both Kyrie and LeBron James were out. And I'm a little concerned because Ty Lue, all year, if you look at it, there are very few minutes when both healthy where both LeBron and Kyrie in a game that's close are
on the bench. Yeah.
One of them is always there. They're ball dominant. Now, before LeBron said those fateful words, "We need more help," when they were the NBA champions and they had the majority of their nucleus from the previous season, month before that he said, "We need a backup point guard."
Okay.
But well before that,
Right.
even when they were jiving around Christmas time, we need a backup point
sure.
guard for Kyrie. This guy, on the cheap, under $1 million, because he was released, they waited it out. They had faith that Griff would be able to make the call and back. We're the best option for you, Deron. They was, and they got him. It worked out. Then they got Korver. He, more than Korver, more than Derek Williams, more than Bogut before he got hurt. Certainly Larry Sanders isn't playing. Whether or not who knows what they get? Do they get Luis Scola? Do they get Anderson Varejao since they dropped Liggins?
Yep.
It doesn't matter. They were thinking that Deron Williams was going to be a guy that would be able to fill 15 to 20 minutes. Hey, can he coexist with Kyrie in the backcourt? I don't know. He's just too much like Kyrie. I'm a little concerned. This almost reinforced what he's good at, and it's a waste if you're going to have Kyrie and LeBron on the floor, at least one of them, for all 48 minutes of a quality game.
The 10 turnovers certainly is a concern, but he did have 9 assists, which is a positive. Yeah. And maybe you can rest Kyrie and LeBron together. That's one thing that Tyronn hasn't had the luxury of doing. He's always had to have one of them out on the court, and it's been LeBron, one of the league leaders in minutes. So maybe LeBron can get an extended breather, to your initial point, maybe 2 minutes more, and then Deron can still facilitate because they have so many shooters outside of Kyrie and LeBron. Nobody else really, maybe J.R. Smith or Iman Shumpert can get their own shot, but Channing Frye certainly can't. Kyle Korver can't get his own shot, so Deron Williams can set those guys up.
Yeah, and the minutes he was off the floor, which wasn't many tonight, I did not like when Iman Shumpert was creating shots on his own.
Okay.
I did not like it when J.R. Smith was creating shots
fan.
on his own. In those cases, I love J.R. Smith attempting 23-foot uncontested, squarely attempted shots. But in this regard, I do think that it would be best suited. It was why Steve Kerr said to Andre Iguodala, we want you to come in and be kind of the 1A or the 1B when we can rest our top 3 scorers. Vinnie Johnson microwave. That was the whole point for what Chuck Daly wanted to do in 88, 89, 90.
Yep.
It was sort of the thing, like when he's like, I got Vinnie Johnson, I got Adrian Dantley, I got Isaiah Thomas, I got Joe Dumars. It's like, something's got to give. Why don't, when they rest, we always have a prolific scorer
that can get the job
on the floor? I think you're right. And I think that they may say, all right, we can still get everything out, and LeBron only has to play 32 minutes.
Yeah, this could be huge going forward in terms of maybe Deron giving himself a little bit more confidence in the eyes of Tyronn Lue.
They're running out of games. CT, they're running out of games. You know this team. So, but like, can they kind of experiment in round 1?
Against the Bulls, you might be able to.
Even though they won 4-0 against the Cavs?
Yeah,
I know it's a regular season.
Yeah.